stepping into a personal drone that will fly you to your destination seems like the stuff of science fiction. But one Chinese startup proposes to do exactly that, in one of the most ambitious, some might say outlandish launches at the CES 2016 event in Las Vegas. Drone maker EHang released the new 184 drone, a self-flying vehicle that can carry a human passenger. Regulators have not yet approved the vehicle for human use. However, and all drones are restricted in Las Vegas, meaning CES attendees will not be able to see the 184 fly. Guangzhou-based EHang has raised more than $50 million from venture investors and is taking on China's leading drone maker DJI at a time when drone sales worldwide are soaring. Chinese drone makers have gained pole position in the global industry, thanks in part to China's rules on testing and flying drones, which are more permissive than in the US. DJI made the first mass-market camera drone, the Phantom, and is now the biggest consumer drone company in the world by sales. Sales of drones, many of which are made in China, will more than double this year in the US, hitting nearly $1 billion, the Consumer Technology Association said. However, drone regulations continue to pose a challenge for recreational and commercial drone users around the world. In the US, the Federal Aviation Administration announced last month that all drones weighing more than half a pound would have to be formally registered. EHang said it was in the process of applying for certification to fly the 184 drone, and has already completed testing with human passengers in China. Zhang Wenxiao, co-founder and chief financial officer, told the Financial Times he was optimistic that the drone would be adopted by cities seeking to solve congestion issues. The company has had discussions about launching a pilot program with city government officials in its native Guangzhou, as well as in Auckland and Los Angeles. EHang plans to operate a fleet of vehicles that could pick up customers on demand just like a taxi, Mr. Xiao said. It will also sell to individuals and hopes to begin commercial sales in the first half of this year. You don't need to have a pilot license, Mr. Xiao said. Once you sit inside the vehicle you will see a screen with a map, and all you need to do is select the location you need to go to. The vehicle has 4 propellers that are capable of folding up when not in use, so that the parked drone takes up roughly the same space as a car.
So we have been, waiting for this moment for 3 years. Actually, even back in 2005, one of the key engineering member, of this EHang 184 is designed the very first, dual-axle helicopter in China. We have been working on this for 3 years, and this is it. This is where we are. So EHang 184 is I would say it's a medium-short, distance transportation solution. We call this AAV, which stands for Autonomous Aero Vehicle. The different thing between this one and other planes, helicopter, or flying cars is that this is pure autonomous. So we don't need we don't need a pilot. It's more like a passenger. Instead of using a pilot, who need to get a license to fly. We hope this one will only be the one passenger sitting there, and the 184 is it's gonna be connecting to the internet 24 hours, and also talk back to our command center, which is on the ground, which is in the ground, making sure this is safe, because people can't really do much intervention with the vehicle. So this is how we make it safe. Also, the design structure itself, like a multi-rotor, it's a multi-rotor structure, also make it safer compared to a helicopter, which only have the one propeller. So even 1 or 2, 3 propellers, is down, it still flies. It still flies safe, hover there, and find the nearest landing point to land. This is actually coming. So if you look at the video, so those are the prototype we made previously. So we did have an ugly prototype, like with 6 wing, like 6 propellers. Then we work on that and improve all the time, and making sure, that it's safe. After that, this is a commercial. This is actually the commercialized product, which means we even have air conditioner inside, and we have a really comfortable seat over there.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
When will we be seeing these things flying around?
So we're expecting to see these things flying around in 2016. Actually, we are planning on the world tour, in States, in China, in Europe, in New Zealand, to show people how real it is. We're just working on all those process. Yeah. For us, we're not a huge company. We're not that young, but we're still like a young company. And CES is definitely the place that, gathers around. Everyone from all over the world. We think, and we are here last year. We think it was pretty good. So last year we released the very first smartphone controlled consumer drone, the Ghost. So this year we're releasing something bigger.